my channel or welcome back. If you are new here, thank you so much for joining us. If you are returning, you already know it. You are fabulous. All right, so today's video, you guys, this is an outdoor DIYs Dollar Tree video. I am so excited about these DIYs. They turned out absolutely fantastic. I love each and every one of them so much, and they really do like spruce up your outdoor space for so inexpensive. All right, let's jump right in. Okay, so for this Dollar Tree DIY, I have got 3 things of the cotton nautical rope from the Dollar Tree. Now, this is the thinner of the nautical ropes. I've also got a garden dish, and I have 2 of the little quick set burners also from the Dollar Tree. Now, the first thing I did to start this project was get out my masking tape, and I began to kind of tape off the outer edge of this bowl, and then I'm also going to tape a little bit of the inner edge of the bowl. That way I can glue my rope directly to the bowl, and I just feel like it will stick better with the masking tape in between it and the plastic, if that makes sense. Anyways, I just feel like it'll do better. So that's what I did. I added my masking tape, and then I began to glue down my rope. So I started at the bottom, obviously, and I'm just going to go all the way around. Now, once I get it all the way around, I do sit it up the right way to make sure that it is level, like that I've got it level. See? Now, I'm going to flip it back over and then just continue to add my rope around and around and around and around. It's a very, it's a process, okay? But it turns out so stinking cute in the end. It is so totally worth it. So put you on a YouTube show, maybe you have some Netflix, something like that, and just get to gluing. So I just go all the way around this with my glue and my rope. And then once I get to the top edge, I'm going to go on top of my rope to make sure that I cover that edge of the bowl. And then I'm going to continue it on into the inside of the bowl. I hope that you guys can see what I'm doing, because I am having a hard time explaining it. Anyways, this was so super simple to do. I just continued this process a little ways down on the inside of the bowl, but not much. I then added one last strip all the way around the top portion of that, just so it looked nice and finished. It just gave it a nice clean edge, and that was really what I was going for. And I made sure to start and stop all of my rope in the same spot. That way this kind of has like a bad side to it. You know what I mean? You can't really see it, but if you want, at least it has one side where all of your seams are going to go. Now, I used my heat gun to remove the stickers from the top and the bottom of this, and then I'm going to grab some black chalkboard paint. Now, I should have painted this before I ever glued on my rope, but hindsight is 20/20, and I just did not think about it. So I wanted the inside portion of this bowl to be black, because we are going to be putting the burners down in it and then covering it with black rock. So I just felt like it would look better if the inside of this was black, and then that way, if anything shows through those rocks, it will be nice and black. And I was just real careful when I got up to that edge where the rope is. I just very carefully went right up underneath it and continued to paint the entire inside of the bowl. Once that was dry, I added in some rocks. I then added in both of my burners. Now, I recommend that you take the lid off of these before you put them in there, because you will have to take them back out to take the lid off, and then all your rocks are going to fall down in it. Just trust me on this one, okay? Anyways, I've added my rocks, and then the last thing I did was grab some of this darker twine, and I'm going to add one little strip right around the top edge, just as like a decorative piece Nothing to it, just literally for decorative purposes. So I just glued that on. And one more thing to remember, you guys, never, ever, ever leave these burners unattended. That could cause a fire real quick. So just be very careful with these, but they are so nice to sit out on your patio and enjoy them. And you can also buy these citronella burners at like Lowe's and stuff. So that would be something to think about. But these are so, so stinking cute. I absolutely love these burners, and I think they are fantastic for summer. Okay, you guys, so this is the new insect trap that was sent to me by Cocket. This is a dual mode catcher. So it actually has two inside it. It eliminates mosquitoes, fruit flies, and moths and biting insects. I am so very, very excited about this. I hope that this works. Oh my goodness, you have no idea how much I hope this works. We live down at the lake, so the mosquitoes and the bugs are very, very prominent. And it would just be awesome to be able to sit outside or even just be able to open the door at night. Like when the kids come in at night, just opening the door for 30 seconds to walk through, you end up with like 10 mosquitoes in the house. It's crazy. I mean, it's a lot. So anyways, if you live in a climate where you do have a lot of bugs and whatnot, this might be something that you are interested in. So I'm going to get it out of the box. We're going to see what these look like, and then we're going to set them up and see if this actually works, and I will report back. Okay, so to tell you a little bit about this insect trap, it has triple trapping power system. First, the unique UV LED light featuring a gold light emitting chip strategically attracts insects. Then the system further traps insects using a powerful fan, drawing them into the indoor gnat trap and preventing them from escaping through the lower part of the net. Finally, the insects are trapped on a sticky glue board. The system does not rely on zappers. So this has two different modes to it. It's got a mosquito mode and also a bug mode. The mosquito mode uses a pink-purple UV light for mosquitoes, and then the blue light function is for regular bugs. These traps use a Type-C interface and can be attached to your laptops, power banks, or a wall charging dock. So as you can see there, you just literally plug this thing into the wall or your, like it said, laptop, power bank, whatever. You're going to put the glue trap in the bottom, twist it back together, and it's ready to go. Anyways, let's open this dude up and see what we've got. Oh, we do have a few. Don't forget, go to the description box for more information on these insect traps. There will be a link to the website along with a discount code. Thank you so much to Cocket for sponsoring today's video. All right, back to the video, guys. Okay, so for this next DIY, I have got one of the little boxes from the Dollar Tree along with one of the nesting boxes and 4 of these long, narrow frames. I can't remember the measurements of them, but they're at the Dollar Tree all the time. I also have a knob that I just had in my stash. Now, I'm going to take each of these frames, remove the inner portion, like the backing and the glass, and then I'm going to go through with my pliers, and I'm just going to pull out the little tab that holds the glass in. So I'm going to do that for all 4 of the frames. We just want the frame part. Now, after I've gotten that done, I'm going to take my hot glue gun and I'm going to go right down the edge of one of my frames and glue the other frame standing up directly on top of that. You guys can see what I'm doing way better than I can explain it. But you're just going to add enough glue that it will stay, but not so much that you have it oozing out everywhere. You don't want hot, you know what I'm saying? So just use your judgment. Anyways, just add your glue and then add all the frames together until you have created a box. This is the easiest way to make a lantern. It is the fastest way. I took some of the wooden slats from the Dollar Tree along with some of the Jenga blocks from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to take those Jenga blocks and just hot glue those all the way around the bottom of this lantern. I'm actually going to do it to the bottom and to the top. That way I have somewhere to glue my slats to, because the slats, like the length of the box, the length of this lantern that we're now making, was a hair shorter than, or a hair longer than the slat. See there? I mean, just barely. So anyways, I did glue those directly to the Jenga blocks. I then took 2 of the nesting boxes. I took the little bracket off the front of them. I just used a little screwdriver. They come right off. I saved those for other projects. Those are really handy to have, and they make really cute, like farmhouse style decor. So hang on to those. Anyways, I glued the nesting boxes together, the smaller one on top of the bigger one. You guys can obviously see what I'm doing. And then I'm going to remove my stickers using my my heat tool. And then I'm going to glue the knob directly on top of that. Now, I do realize there was like a glare, and I'm so sorry. The rest of this video, there's actually going to be a like little cloudy spot in the video, and I'm so sorry, you guys. But I dropped my phone. I actually fell walking onto my own walkway up to the house and fell and like stubbed my toe. So it shot me forwards and I smacked the concrete with my phone in my hand. So I'm fine, but it did crack my phone, and it has a crack right across the lens of the camera. So I'm waiting on a replacement. Everything will be back on track by the next video. I added some greenery and a candle, a couple flowers, and this thing is gorgeous, guys. It's big. I wanted something big for outside, something really showy, and I love this thing. I think it's gorgeous, and it was so simple to make. Okay, so this next one is not actually a Dollar Tree DIY, but I wanted to throw it in here because it was a very budget-friendly DIY, and it is so pretty in the end. Now, I found all of this at Walmart on clearance. Guys, you've got to be checking the clearance aisles. You have to be looking for stuff like that if you want to find it. I have people tell me all the time, like, I never can find stuff like that. And I'm like, well, do you really look? Do you, like, go down and find the clearance aisles in each of your stores? And you really, like, you know what I mean? So, anyways, I'm just throwing that out there. You have to look, okay? But anyways, I found all this on clearance. Like, everything was less than $2, $3, okay? So I have a wreath ring and a garland, both from Walmart. I'm going to take some floral wire and just attach the garland directly to the wreath ring, guys. This is so simple. Literally just tying it on there. I mean, nothing to this. I snipped off any excess that I had, and I just did it like so far down and where one of the crossbars was. and just did it like that. So it would stay into place and I would have it. Now I did it, as you can see there, on the second from the last bar around, ring, should I say, not bar, but ring. I have it on that one. And then the next one that we put on, because I have two of them. So the next one that we put on, we're going to put on the second to the inner. Does that make sense? So that this thing really looks nice and full. But I just attached it with that floral wire. Super duper simple and no hot glue needed. Thank goodness. This thing's going to be on my porch. It's been like 100 degrees here in Tennessee the last couple of weeks. So that's awesome that it has no hot glue. Guys, I just popped these flowers in. These are peonies. They're so, so pretty. I love the yellow. It makes me, it's Gracie Ray's favorite color, but it was also my grandmother's favorite color. So it really makes me think of my grandmother and I love it. But anyways, I just popped those flowers in, tied those by literally taking the stem and winding it around one of them rings. Super simple. Once I had those on, I grabbed a few of these picks that look like, it almost looks like clover. That's why I liked it. It just looks like something from home, you know, like from around here. Anyways, I'm going to cut off a little bit of ribbon to make a tail, the length I want my tail. And then I'm going to take that ribbon and pinch it, okay? I call this a floral bow because I've learned to make this at the flower shop. But you pinch it, make a loop, twist it, make a loop, pinch it, twist it, make a loop, pinch it, twist it, make a loop. Just remember that and you'll do fine. But you just make as many loops as you want. You can make this very, very full if you would like. But I was going to be adding some more ribbon to this, so I just stopped at 3 on each side. I then connected it with a zip tie. I just placed a zip tie around it, pulled that dude tight, and made a cute little bow. I'm going to add a buffalo check ribbon bow to the center of it. I just did the same process with that. Pinch it, twist it, make a loop. Pinch it, twist it, make a loop. Super, super simple. Anyways, I added that to the center of my other bow and then added that to my wreath. And guys, it's so, so, so pretty. I absolutely love it. And I think it is gorgeous on my front door. Okay, so for this next one, I have got 3 of these little like drawer boxes from the Dollar Tree, along with one of the little crates and 2 of these garlands that I actually found at the Dollar Tree. I have a wood craft board is what it says. I found this in the Dollar Tree Plus section. I think it was $3. Now, I'm going to just arrange my boxes on this board here. And I just played around with this until I got it like I wanted it. Like, I literally moved those boxes around 100 times, guys, until I figured out just how I thought it should look. You know what I mean? But once I got them in the position that I wanted them, I grabbed my hot glue and began to glue them down directly to the board. Now, once I had all of my boxes glued down and into position like I wanted them, I grabbed my water bottle and spritzed this entire piece down, because I knew I was going to go back with my Antiques Wax by Waverly and coat the entire piece, and it just helps it to kind of move around better, you know. So I spritzed it down, then painted everything top to bottom, inside and out with that antique wax. I wiped it down good with a paper towel. Once I was done, I decided that I wanted to add just a little bit of an embellishment to it, so I taped it off with some masking tape. And then I just used a little pouncer brush and pounced on some Elephant chalk paint by Waverly. Now, what I'm doing is creating ticking strap. So I dried that strap and then added my washi tape in order to add 2 thinner straps on either side of that first one that I made. Super, super simple to do. You just tape it off good. Make sure that your tape is, stuck really well. And just use some type of brush where you can pounce up and down. You don't ever want to go side to side or like back and forth because you can really get it to bleed if you do that. So you really want to pounce it up and down. And I just did that in a couple different spaces. It looks so stinking cool. I love it. I added that garland, guys, and oh my goodness, it just looks like a vine growing up it or something. I love it. Okay, for this next one and the last one of the video, I have 2 of these planters that I got out of the Dollar Tree Plus section, guys. These are huge for $3 a piece. Like, that is the best deal I have found. I also have a platter that I found in the party section of the Dollar Tree for $1.25. I'm going to be using some Top Bond glue along with some hot glue. Now, I started adding my glue, and I have my handsome little helper there, and this happens. So I'm adding yeah, he totally licked it. Anyways, he's fine. Oh my goodness, he's fine. Anyway, so I added the glue. I then added my hot glue so that I would have that instant bond, but that also that long-term hold because this is going to be outside. So I added my hot glue and then lined this up and glued the 2 planters together. This is such a simple DIY. Oh my goodness. Now be careful when you go to hold these together because it gets super hot. Now, I had this little cube that I got at the Dollar Tree in like a pack of 3 or 4, I think. I added some hot glue and some more of that Top Bond glue, and then I glued that to the center of my platter. That way, I have got a way of picking that platter up and down. I used some Rust-Oleum spray paint to spray paint both the platter and both of the planters. And guys, look at how cute this little side table is. I love it. You can put stuff down inside it. You can also decorate the top of it. You can do whatever you want to with it. But I think it turned out really, really cute, and I absolutely love it. That is it for today. I hope that you have enjoyed these DIYs. I had a blast putting these together for you guys. I always do. I love stuff like this. If you did, please give this a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. Don't forget to share it with your friends and family. And subscribe. That would be awesome. Plus, hit that notification bell so that you will know each time I upload a new video. Speaking of new videos, I will have one coming out very soon where I will show you and introduce you to my new husband. Because guess what, guys? We got married. Oh my gosh, we got married on the 4th of July. So I will have a video coming very soon. All right. Thank y'all so much for being with me, and y'all have a blessed day.